very best case scenario.
So we're now live. So theoretically, according to all my screens, every screen I currently have is saying it's working. So it should be working. Your audio should be coming through fine. My audio should be coming through fine. It should all be good to go. So
Are you just on YouTube?
yes, YouTube, yeah.
Yeah. I see that you're live. I'm just.
Hey. Oh, cool. And my wife's just left a comment saying, yes, everything's working. So that's handy.
Yeah, that's alright.
We tried to do it. Wild Dice tried to do a stream the other day, like an in-person Warhammer World stream. We had like 3 or 4 cameras set up and all kinds of like stuff all ready to go, and we could not get the audio working at all. So we spent like a good like 2 hours setting this whole like live battle report thing up, and we just couldn't get any audio. So I cancelled the whole thing, which was an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, just questions of why is nothing working? Like it should. Everything is connected. Everything is going.
Yeah, like the cameras that were used were all used before. The microphones were used were all used before, and it should have just all worked. It was all set up, but nope. For whatever reason, it did not work. Excellent. I've set up a lobby. It's just Warcry TTS, and the password is 123, and that should get you straight in. Yeah, and apparently the sound, the face, all the things are currently working. So that's positive.
I've got you on, but it's all on mute.
Yeah.
So, just a boost up one view.
Nice. Right. So let's get.
Is there anything sort of you want me to play or try or
anything you want? I think I'm playing something human related. So it'll be like Wilder Core or Order of Azir, or Castellite Hosts, I think. So I'm playing something just like a bit more normal, I guess. Yeah. Nothing particularly spicy about those warbands. But you can play whatever you want. I'm happy to play. I played it with Monster earlier today with Wilder Core, and that was a lot of fun.
I've been sort of messing around a little bit with the Demons of Zinch list.
Ooh, that's a fun one. Okay.
So I've been seeing how this goes.
Okay. Big fan of Demons of Zinch. They're a lot of fun. I think we just rolled.
As a rule, I like the sort of cheap chaff, and I prefer more numbers. So going in with a 7-man warband is really weird for me.
It's a bit spooky. So it's 3 pink horrors. Spawn more Ephelim. Let's go. Cool. That's a funky little list. So I have a whole bunch of lists ready to go here. I think of them all, the one I kind of want to try out the most is Order of Azir.
Yeah.
Simply because I haven't played them recently. So I'm going to have an Order of Azir. If we've got 5 people in chat, if chat have any suggestions, the first person to comment, I'll play that warband. Completely blind as well. So it's a race to comment a random warband, and we'll see what it is.
Yeah, I think the Order of what are they called? Azir.
Yeah, Azir. Yeah, it's
Azir. Yeah, they were the first sort of warband I painted up, really.
Yeah, they're a beautiful warband. They're so like every model is so like dynamic and funky. So it could be anything. So any warband in the game that you want to see, the first person to drop the name of it, I'll play, and I'll put the others yet on one side for the first game. So we'll see what happens. K-Knight, Shadow Stalkers, or like Daughters of Cain, to make us really sad. So have you got any blessings on these guys?
Just might on Ephelim, and I think that should bring it up to.
Oh,
I've got 5 points spare, but that's about it.
Beautiful. Hey, have you seen Wilder Core Hunters are now sold out online? There's a fair few reasons for that. One being I'm playing them and I'm an inspiration to the universe. But more likely is actually because they've just won Adepticon. They've just placed really highly at Adepticon. I think they came like third in one of the larger tournaments of the year. So that might have actually inspired Warcry players to play them. Or maybe they just decide to butcher all the boxes and hoe them in with the new Castellite Host Spearhead box or whatever it is. And they've made it slightly more difficult to buy them. But who knows? They are one of the cooler warbands, though. They are historically the coolest looking warband in Warcry, in my opinion. Since
they're definitely one of the coolest.
Oh, for sure. Since no one's replied, I'm going to go with a definitive answer to the warband I'm going to play. I'm going to play Order of Azir.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, hey, Velas. Well, hey, Order of Azir. There we go. That's good enough. Order of Azir time. So let's plonk in like a park. I think thematically the dogs are parks. If my Underworld's law is correct. We'll have Hanover and Almond. These two are like sort of like thieves and spies. Big guns, big defense. Fourth dog. Oh. No, the tag indicates they aren't coming back. It's not temporarily out of stock. That's interesting. And it'd be very unfortunate because, like I said, they are one of the cooler warbands. As a one box as well, they're also one of the best warbands right out of the box. A one box World of Hunters list is really, really good. It's not optimized or anything like that, but it can hold its own against just about anything. It's very cool. So seeing them go, if they are gone for good, that's a bit unfortunate. But until Games Workshop drop a notification saying, look, they're gone, like, horns of a shut, like a year in advance, I'd like to hope they're coming back. Hopefully. Cool. So we're playing some Brutal Encounter, which is over here. I'm going to drag it over here so it's a bit easy to see.
The GW shelves have just got rid of all of their Warcry stuff.
Yeah, it's went to online only. So a whole bunch of physical stores have either not getting any more stock or just don't sell them anymore. Even Warhammer World don't sell it anymore. Yeah. Which is unfortunate, but yeah.
They're messing around, I suppose. I'm assuming they're not getting rid of the game.
I wouldn't think so. I think there's a lot of speculation that it's getting axed, but until there's a replacement in the skirmish space, I don't think they're going to axe anything. Because they don't want to lose the market, right? So whatever little market Warcry has, they don't want to give that up and have another skirmish game take a cut of their pie. I think they learned that lesson with Blood Bowl and Necromunda way, way back when. So my general thoughts are, if Warcry dies, it'll be immediately replaced with its replacement game. At which point, I'm pretty sure it'll also be backwards compatible with Warcry stuff anyway. So it'll just keep going. It'll be a rebrand at best, and that'll be like however many years in the future. Is my speculation, but I lean more on the positive than the negative.
Yeah.
Because it's a kill mission with quarters and a really nasty twist. Sweet.
Yeah, this is really horrible one, isn't
it?
Yeah, I'll keep on forgetting about it.
Yeah. Let's see what sets up first. And we'll I got a 6. World of Hunters was one of the ones on the list that Hobby Jackal was sent about a specific warbands that may not be restocked. Interesting. Same for Hunters of Hawanshi, and now they are in Spearhead 2. I do have a theory that this may be a new starter box or quest that's also one for Legionaries. Oh, interesting. It's very unfortunate if 2 of the more wacky mobility warbands are getting axed permanently from the game. But yeah, it is what it is, I guess.
It would be nice if I can keep my Hunters of Hawanshi. I do enjoy them.
I don't think they're going to cut any factions from the actual game, but not selling them is a bit of a pain in the dick. That is for sure. So, who won that, by the way? I was looking away.
You, I League with a 3 and
Cool. You can serve first, good sir.
Okay. Dagger.
Questor versus Legionaries would be really cool, though. Interestingly, we've both got very shooty base lists.
Yeah, I really don't like gun lines.
Yeah.
I think they're really, well, I say boring, but they're not that boring. But just everything in this list has some form of range.
Yeah, it's the Zinch stuff being Zinchy.
Yeah.
Right, let's get some dagger down. These dogs, I don't think are going to be long for the world.
Yeah, they might be my easy kill targets with any luck.
Yeah, seems like it. Got a slightly burlier dog in Balthus, I guess. Your range is like a lot. 15.
15 on these guys.
Yeah, that's pretty spicy.
And I think it's 3-7 on the Effley.
Yeah. I think that's probably the best I can do is just kind of position myself in such a way that I can see your guys, get a bit of cover, and if the dogs die, the dogs die. Let's maybe try and block line of sight, I guess. Let's be a bit smart with that. Try and block line of sight where I can. Onto the hammers. Oh, this is my sort of like weird, tricky one with all my bizarre people.
Yeah.
Cool.
The triple to cancel like another triple or quad or something. From
it's very interesting.
Mistress is. I try it because I played these when I played them Wednesday. I used them.
Yeah.
And twice. No, one. No, it was only once. I tried to use that ability to cancel quite a big quad of my opponents, and I rolled a 1 each time.
Oh no.
So, well.
It's a total whiffer every time.
Yeah. That's signed golems, and they just rounded up, just walked up and just beat the crap out of them.
Yeah, to be fair, the iron golems ones are the hardest to stop because of their innately high values, because of their battle trait, I guess. The reason I think it may be them is everything else on the list is for an army in Age of Sigmar that did not have a new spearhead. The only ones that have a new one was Questor, the Centurion, and Legionnaires. Okay, and with the Covenant Black Talon series being about Stormcast versus Be'lakor, with a break in between, I'm wondering if those two go in a starter box in the break between episodes. Maybe. Games Special do like their thematic boxes. Cool. So, I'm all set up. You're all set up. Let's roll for initiative, good sir. Good luck.
Good luck.
I get a triple, which is pretty handy. That is all I can use. So, where are my abilities? I have like 18 quadrillion triples.
Yeah.
Basically, it is all triples.
I quite like doubles on this, but I don't seem to have gotten at the moment.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's a roll off. I get a 3 again. Consistent. Oh, you have initiative.
Okay. I'll turn that into a double 6.
Yep. Okay, I will just bank mine, I think, and we'll just go from there. So I have initiative now. And I tell you what, I'm going to go for Renchia first.
Yep.
No. Maybe. Yeah, I'm going for Renchia. Let's go. Renchia's going to use Secrets from the Shadows. Let's get out of the way early. On a triple, I'm going to pick this double. So on a 2+,
yep.
It's removed.
Yes, indeed.
I need 2. I get a 1!
the standard 1.
I get the 1.
Happens on 5s all the time.
Yep. And then she's just going to wait. We'll put everything into that triple.
Right, in that case then. There's 4 more.
Oh, by the way, the other guy is pretty quiet. That should hopefully fix it. Give a hoot and a holler.
Let me. So this guy's speed 5.
Yep.
So he's going to try and climb up here.
Yep.
Trying to do math now. 7.5. And then, yeah, he'll sit there.
Beautiful. That is louder. Awesome.
Is that better?
That should hopefully have fixed it.
I have a very cheap microphone, which if I'm not about 2 inches away from it, then it just picks up no sound whatsoever.
Yeah. Sound issues are endless, I find. With just about anything, like sound is the biggest cause of frustration in any kind of creation. I'm going to go with Warpark. Let's get a cheeky crossbow bolt fired out. How does split work?
Sure. It's a reaction.
Oh, any attack action. So you can split to a range attack. That's so fun.
But the way I see it is that if it's activated, then that's the downside of it. I need to have the reaction.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think a way around it would be to give them the 30-point blessing to always be able to react, but like that increases their cost by 30, which is not easy
I have
to fit in.
that. I mean, considering that I've got 3 chaff models, I think they're 120 odd points anyway.
Yeah.
Great if it will work.
Yeah.
But I've like the couple of games that I've had so far, I've just enjoyed trying to figure out that puzzle.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. I think Zinch is one of those warbands that are just really interesting to mess around with because they've got so many interesting options. Finding the correct balance of tricks, gimmicks, and just solid stuff is quite interesting. I think Pock's going to found a spawn more. I think spawn more's should be within. He's within 14.9, so he's nice and in range. You are toughness 3. I am strength 5. Set you on 3s with my 2 dice.
Yep.
Badoosh, it's far away. Okay, that's 9 damage. That's a good start. He's then going to change targets and fire into this Fluxmaster.
Okay. We'll
see what happens there. Badoosh. That's 12. Jesus.
Ouch.
Park, calm down. Three crits and a hit on 4 dice. Christ.
That's always a good start.
Yeah, Park being Park. That's him done.
This pink horror is just going to wait.
Yep. FLM is a bit spooky. I'll go with Mistress Varentia again. She should have range. She's going to fire her gauntlet laser, her eye laser. Oh, no.
Yeah.
She's got a weird range attack.
Or something.
Yep, into spawn mode. It's just one shot, strength 4, hitting on 3s. And that is, Jesus Christ. Okay, sure. Why not? That's 6 again. Yep.
Just casually.
Just casual. Just rolling. Only crits.
Maybe I should have gone with Ethelyn first then. All right. So, this guy then, the Change Master will shoot back at Pock.
Yep. Fire away.
Cover?
Yes, I'd be toughness 5.
So I'll spend the double for the first attack.
Yep.
To gain +3 strength.
Sweet. Hit on 3s. That's 9.
I mean, 9 damage.
I'm down to 1.
And I'll do it again.
Hit on 5s.
But now on 5s.
Yep. Alive on 1.
Close.
That's very close. This guy is... He's a danger. That's what he is. I'll look at those deployments, actually. He's a danger. So I think I need to send in a dog. But even then, you can just kind of disengage around it, I guess. It would increase Pock's chance of surviving, though. This dog's just going to run in. Let's send in Grotbiter. Yeah. You're not that good in combat either, so we might survive. Yeah, we'll send in Grotbite. He'll just double move up and just tag you. That's him done.
Yeah. Seeing where. All right, let's go with the pink horror then.
Yep.
And I'll disengage.
Yep.
To there, and I'll have a shot at Puck.
Yep. Hitting on 5s. 1 hit's all you need. I'll do it. I'll do it. That's Puck taken out. Okay. Let's send in some more dogs. This dog's going to run in. We'll engage here. Like so.
I'll go for Ethelyn.
Yep.
And if possible, I'll go for that dog. I will go for that dog.
Oh no.
No, I won't go for that dog because it's only a 7, not a 9. So I'll move first then.
Go for it.
Down there, I guess. Sort
Yep.
of in chop. And I'll go for Rat Spike.
Not Rat Spike. Hitting on 3s. He's a squishy boy. Okay, Rat Spike survives.
Yeah, he's alright for now.
I'm going to send in Balthus as well. Let's have some Balthus play. Historically, I'm a massive fan of Balthus. I didn't have to do an apology. I didn't have to do an apology video at any point about Balthus. I wasn't aggressively against Balthus at any point in my career.
He's like crit 4 with just plenty of dice and speed.
Yeah, it's only his big downside is that he's only got 8 wounds and he's like almost 100 points. But he's okay. He's not too bad.
Alright, this pink horror then will just casually walk into this zone. And that is me completely done.
Okie dokie. I'm going to go with Lisa Ravenna. Lisa Ravenna? I don't even know. She is going to fly because she's got the fly wound mark. And be a total Chad. Get right up there. That's a shame. That's too far. Let's undo that. I thought I'd be in range from there. We could get to like here. Theoretically, right? Like if we drop her like there. Oh, I've got a way of doing this, don't I? The move tool. Ah. So there we go. From here, I should be able to attack them both. whilst also being not attackable herself, which is interesting. So we'll move Lysa here for next time. She is straddling that the quarters though, which is not ideal, but there we go. That's her done. I have Amos as well, and Amos is going to move to like here, and then to like here, making sure I stay in this quarter. He'll do a bit of a suicide charge at Eflin at some point, I'm sure. And that's Amos done. So for quarters, I have 3 here. So this one's mine. I have 1 here, so that one's mine. This is definitely yours. Yep. And this one's contested. So it's 2-1. So I gain 2 points on the secondary.
And we both got 1 kill apiece?
We both got 1 kill, yeah. Badoosh. So you have the initiative. And, sorry, you can now pick a model once everyone's all set up to reduce their activations, basically. Didn't realize she had fly, but I guess it makes sense with her grapple hook. Yeah, I didn't. Someone, I did a whole video on Lysa, and I on Vizier, and I didn't notice she had the fly remark until someone told us. So.
No, I've used her a couple of times. Didn't even notice.
Yeah, it's just hidden away in our profile. Sam Reedus, I love Order of Vizier. I took all the Curse City heroes and made proxies for some more variety model-wise. Yeah, the Curse City make great proxies for anything human-based. They're wonderful for even if you're going like heavy into Castlight hosts. The Curse City models make really good marshals, which is pretty funky. So I got a double, a triple, and a single.
I've got 1 single.
It's the same. Let's roll that up then. I got a 5. Ooh,
91.
I have the initiative. I will make a quad because quads are fun. And I will make a triple because my only source of doubles is dead. So I only have triples left.
I'll also make a quad.
Cool.
Because I'm pretty sure, although I haven't got to use it yet, Eflin can bring back that other lad that you've killed.
He can. Yeah, they can, definitely. Okay, so... Okay, so I guess I'll go first.
Do we need to bring dudes on?
We do need to bring dudes on. I almost forgot. Mistress of Wrench has rolled hot for me before and absolutely murdered a key piece. Naturally, I love her for life. She is quite a funky model. For 100 points, I like her a lot. She's often not taken or generally disliked because she is a bit frail and her attack is so... Her attack and her ability are so random, I guess. But I like her a lot. There we go. We've got the 3 pistoleros ready to go. Cool. So I've got initiative still, so I will go first. And I think, as much as I want to use this quad as a quad, seeing how you made a quad, I think I need to just kind of shut that down. So Mistress of Revenge shall go. And I believe it's if I roll a 1, it just shuts down, right?
Just before, right. Apologies. Just before we start.
Yes.
The turn. So my ability.
Ooh. Yes.
So I can pick 2 doubles, 2 triples, or a quad, 2 quads, and swap the ability values.
Oh, you can.
So I can swap those quads because you've got a quad 6.
I do.
So I'll change that to a quad 3, and I'll take the quad 6.
Oh.
Is that how it works?
Oh, okay. After this, each player whose warband has his battle trait can pick any 2 doubles or quad you have to pick your own as any double or quad that they have, and then swap the values of those ability dice. So you could swap.
So it is just mine.
Yeah, so you could turn this into a quad 6 from your double 6.
Okay. No, that's fine. Obviously, I thought it sort of you pick 2 of any double or triple or quad, which I assume was either mine or yours. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So I can. Yeah. Okay.
So you could make this into a quad 6. I can. It isn't a good idea because I'm about to nuke it, but yeah.
Yeah.
So
no, that's fine. Okay.
Secrets from the Shadows is pick a double, triple, or quad from your opponent's ability dice. Roll a dice and add the value of this ability to the roll. On a 7+, that double, triple, or quad is discarded. So I've got it's a quad 6.
Yeah, quad 6. So you get rid of it.
Yeah, I could risk it and just use the triple, but I am just going to make it a certainty. There you go. The triple would have worked, but the quad is what I used. So that's that. A quad for a quad.
That's fair.
And then Varentia is going to honestly just stay on a little perch.
Yeah, she's happy up there.
Yeah, she'll wait. She's a wee spy master doing spy master things.
Can you say the change master can see Lisa?
I would say so. There's enough gaps in the terrain that you can definitely draw a bead to some part of a model.
All right, let's start there then.
Yep, she is toughness 4. Because of the cover.
Yeah. Yeah, I won't do anything, so just 5s.
Yep, I think she's going to use take cover to try and not get crit to death.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, so that's 1 hit.
So just 3, 2 damage.
So take cover is I've rolled a dice on a 4+. A crit becomes a hit, but because
it's a 3. It's a 3+.
It is with order, yes. Yeah. So I don't have a battle trait being these guys, so I take the generic order one, which makes it a 3+. So it's slightly better for me. It failed, so it didn't matter. As she's down to at 6 flat damage, she's down to 9.
5.
Only 5?
Oh no, sorry, I was looking at the wrong stat. 6. Sorry,
3/6, yeah.
It is 3/6. I was looking at the melee damage. Sorry. And I'll then go for this dog. I'll go for Rat Spike.
Yep, he is not in cover, so he's about to get deleted.
As long as out of minimum range.
Yep, fire away.
Hitting on 4s.
Yep. Oh, he lives. Okay.
Nothing.
Rat Spike doing Rat Spike things, I guess. Just dodging everyone's death blasts. Considering she's in the warband, I thought there'd be a lot more of Varentia in the book, but she was in it for like 2 seconds. Weird. That's very odd. Rat Spike's going to go, and he's just going to get into combat, so you can't shoot him, basically.
Yeah. That.
He's going to move up, and he's going to give you a cheeky little bite with his little nibbly hands. Strength 3, toughness 3, so 2 attacks on 4s. Cool. That's 2 damage. And that's Rat Spike done. Yeah, it's really unusual that she's only got a very small part in the book, and yet she appears as one of the better models in the warband. Like, she looks amazing. Very weird how they've put so much effort into a non-character.
This pink horror is just going to run. Just double run. To that.
Yep. Varentia's going to go again. She's going to try and shut down that double. I need a 4 to do it, though. We're Varentia maxing today. And that double's been deleted as well. And that's Varentia done. I'm torn as to whether that's actually worth doing. Just because like you're using resources to shut off things. Which makes sense, I guess, but
it's worth it, I think, with these guys over here.
They can't make use of their abilities yet, so I guess might as well
that much use, so it's easier to shut down my stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's fair. All right, Eflin will go, and we'll just back up a bit.
Yep.
To that, and we'll shoot Lisa.
Fire away. I am not in cover, so hitting on 3s. She's dead. She's been
99.
blown apart. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I think I'm going to send Amos to do some stuff. I'm not entirely sure what, but he needs to start doing some things. Yeah, I think Amos is going to beeline for a pink horror. So just double move. Get over here and get ready to cleave a horror in half next turn.
To smack some stuff. Alright, this pink horror will just wait.
Yep. I'm going to send in Bridget Axwold. She'll move up here 4. Measure for a quad-barreled pistol. She's not in range. So I guess she'll just move up again. To here for next turn.
Well, it seemed room not to then try and shoot Amos.
Yeah, fire away. He's toughness 5. With the cover in the way.
It's hitting on 5s, 3 dice.
Yep.
Absolutely nothing. And I'll go again.
Sure. Nothing.
Fair enough.
Okay, let's move up Hanover Toll. He's got a longer range on his pistol, so theoretically he should be in range. He is. He'll take a cheeky shot at this pink horror. 3 shots sitting on 4s, because you are in cover. Sure, that's 6 damage from his pistol.
Okay. I'll just wait with this other horror.
Yep, Grot Biter's going to bite this horror.
Yeah.
Do you want to react? Hit on 4s,
No.
2 dice. Nope. That's 2 damage.
Because I'm assuming if I react as a counter and do a counter reaction,
Yeah.
then if it does die, I assume then I can't do the reaction to split. Can you only do 1 reaction per thing?
Yeah, so counter and split are both based on the attack action as its trigger. So yeah, if you were to react, you wouldn't be able to then split.
Yeah, that's what I half assumed.
He'll bite again.
Yeah.
Hit on those 4s. 14 of that too. And that is Grot Biter done.
This pink horror then will just move. Yeah, well, sit there. Sit there.
Yep. It's an intricate dance trying to not kill the horrors, whilst also needing to kill the horrors because I need the points.
That's what I'm quite enjoying about the list, because I want you to kill them, but I also don't want to activate them first.
Yeah, so I'm not in range to fire with Armand. So he has to just make a move. So 1.6, 1.4, and that's him done.
I'm completely done.
And then
no, I'm not. I've got no.
Oh yeah,
I've got that guy.
Yeah.
And I'll just have an attack. I'll have an attack at Balthus.
go for it. Hitting me on 5s. He is toughness 4. He's a burly dog.
He's indeed. Nothing.
Okay, and then Balthus will bite you back. So
Yep.
it's 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. Balthus is being useful. Balthus! Balthus!
That's very useful.
10 damage. I regret shit talking Balthus. Balthus is OP, clearly. He'll then move over here, and you'll start to prepare to munch on the Fluxmaster. And that's me all done. Everyone's all activated. So we both got... You killed Pock 10 once. We've both got a kill again. And in terms of quarters, I have, I think, 2 again. I have this one.
Yeah, you've got 2, yeah.
I believe I've got this one, and you've got this one. This one's empty. So it's 3 points to 1 again. On to turn 2. We forgot to...
Yeah, I immediately thought I didn't nerf one of you guys.
I tell you what, I'll move one of these guys back.
About it.
Don't
worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. Like, it's the extra mental load in remembering to actually do the twist. A triple and 3 singles.
I've got 1 single.
Okay.
Triple and a double.
I will make a double.
Right, I'll give Amos the -1 action.
Yep, I will plonk a token on.
And which one? Yeah, I'll make a quad.
Yep.
I mean, I think you'll get rid of it, but then at the same time, that's also eating up the triple. So
yeah. Yes, I am going. I'm going to try and eat the quad. So Vrentia being Vrentia is going to go first, and it's automatic because it's a 666. It's automatic, so it just goes away. And then Varentia is going to climb down from her perch, and then she'll move 4, just to put a body in this quarter, and that's her done.
I'll go with this Change Master.
Yep. He's going to bonk or he's going to run away?
I suppose he's going to bonk. He'll go for that.
Cool. Balthus will use counter? Sure. Nah, he'll tank it. Balthus is hardcore. Balthus is immortal, apparently.
He is indeed.
Cool.
Well, that was a problem.
Yeah. How good a flamers? Better than my dogs in combat.
It's speed 8.
Yeah, with fly as well. Nice. I'll go with grab bite. I think I need to get my dogs just into combat so they don't get killed.
Yeah.
So he is going to go 5. Um, 4.4. So I've got a 2.5 left. There we go. He went the long way around.
Yeah,
What do you got there? That's my Discord. Discord, quiet. How do I turn off notifications on this thing?
This pink horror will double run into this zone.
I should fix it. Yep. He's trying to show his worth in spite of the not Balthus video. He is. Balthus is definitely. He's putting his best foot forward this game. Right, let's get some. Let's shoot some guys. So Bridget is going to open fire. Let's get some splits done. We're going to open fire into the pink horror.
Yep.
2 shots, strength 5, which is well interesting, and it's 2-3 damage.
Always good.
Quad pistol. That's 4 damage.
That's 2.
And she'll fire out of that 2 barrels apparently, and miss. Apparently, four barrels is very inaccurate. I was checking my Discord, wondering where the hell that message was coming from. It was coming from me, apparently.
Useful. 15 health is a fair amount of health.
Yeah. I was originally planning on dropping, not taking Amos and Balthus, and taking instead Blessings and Haskell Hexbane.
Yes.
But I think the extra body by taking both these 2 has actually been quite helpful.
Useful. That pink horror will just wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, I quite like Amos, and I haven't ran Balthus yet, but
Amos is he's chasing.
he's trying. He's trying.
He's there for next turn. He might get a swing in. You never know.
Right. This Zinch,
Flamer time.
he's just gonna double run.
Yep.
And park up there. Try and get somewhere half decent.
Yep. I have a double left. So I guess I'll go with Armand Callus. And he will move up 5 with a rush. And then he's going to take a shot into into Ephelim. Let's go. 3 shots hitting on 3s. Pew pew. That's 2 damage. Over to you.
In that case, then, I guess just shuffle up the shade and return fire.
Fire away.
Three damage.
Yep, that's Armand down to 15. Hanavat Toll's going to go. You'll need to move first. And he's going to try and kill this pink horror.
Yep.
Partially because blue horrors are quite easy to kill, and I'll likely need to kill them. Spawn some more things to shoot. 3 shots, take on 3s. No, I'll do it. That's 3 damage.
I need to actually spawn in some.
Yeah, spawn in some blues.
Blues.
Horrors. Let's go.
More horrors. And I am never going to control that zone. So somewhere within 3. No, I just want to pick one up. So one can go there, and the other can go there.
Cool. So to drop some knowledge to the chat if they weren't aware, so it's often mistaken that split works like a resurrect. So people tend to go, oh, well then these can't do anything this turn because they've been revived. That is not the case. Split, those horrors get to activate fully the turn they're spawned, which is awesome. In addition to that, had I had an effect like Might Makes Right that allowed me to do an extra action after I killed this pink horror, that also doesn't work because my attack action doesn't kill the pink horror. Split kills the pink horror. Because before the damage is allocated, that's when you split. So a splitting horror is not killed by attack actions. It's not killed by anything like that. It is just, it spawns 2 guys and breaks every rule of the game. It's so Zinchian. It's so good.
I was going to say, it's good fun.
It's amazing. So I've got some guys left over.
I didn't know that it stops attacks.
Yeah, so if you were to go, I'm going to get a kill and then I'll do an extra action on kill. Nope. You don't get to do that. Which is crazy. It's such a fun ability. So Balthus will go. He's going to eat this, the change caster.
Yep, that's fair.
So it's just 4 attacks, hit on 3s. Balthus!
That is. I think that'll do it.
Balthus is rolling only crits today. What a legend. So since Balthus is on a roll, he's on his way for next turn. Let's be a bit careful. Nah, screw it. Aggressive Balthus players. Let's go.
Well, he's got his points worth now. Just
yeah,
keep going.
Yeah. And I'm completely. No, I've got a rat spike left to go. Actually, sorry.
Yeah. Right. Well, that's. Oh, right. So this guy will just double run.
Yep.
If I can do this weird thing. No, I don't want to be up there. Get down here. Right. Alfred, I'm assuming that's about an inch high.
Yeah, it's an inch.
Because
yeah.
now all the words have now morphed into the terrain, so I can't see.
Yes, an inch high, yeah.
So if I just knock off 2 inches.
Well, it's low terrain, so you would ignore it anyway when moving.
All right. Okay.
You vault it gracefully.
So I'll just go to there anyway.
Cool. So Rat Spike's next. I think Rat Spike needs to just do a runner. He is squishy. He also needs to have like hide in a way that he can't be tagged by that flamer. There we go. The wall of protection. Sorted. It's all you now.
Yeah, so he'll just move 4.
Yep.
About there, and we'll have a try and have a shot at him if he's in minimum range. Of course he is. So I'll just move back a bit.
Yeah.
And just have a shot at Balthus and see if he tanks this as well.
Yeah, he's tanked everything else. Balthus!
Continue.
Balthus! Unkillable murder machine.
It's just all the 4s, like strength 4, toughness 4.
Yeah.
4 attacks, 4 crit damage. It's that's doing work.
He's also rolled 4 crits this game as well.
Yeah.
It's a sign. Cool. So, I got 2 kills, I believe. To your one.
I don't think I
Nothing died this
anything.
turn, actually. Yeah, no, you're right. But I think the quarters are tied. You have this one.
I've got this one. You've got that one.
This
That
one's
one's tied.
tied.
And
I've
that
got
one's
this.
yours.
Okay, so I get 2 for that. Then I got a kill, more kills than you, and one was the hero. So I got 5 this turn.
Yeah.
Going into the final round.
I think that's.
Yeah.
I don't think I can come back from that.
No, that was a round. It didn't feel like it was that devastating, but apparently it was.
It was.
Damn. Do you want to go to the final turn?
I didn't. Yeah, we can do. Yeah, we'll see it out.
Let's see what happens. 2 doubles, 2 singles.
Same. 2 doubles, 2 singles.
Cool. I get a 1. Oh, it's a battle of wits.
Yeah, here we go.
I get a 6. Cool.
There we go. The decision was made.
Decision was made. I'll go with a triple.
4.
Yep.
I need to know what all of my other triples actually do.
Yeah.
Because I think I've only used 1 triple so far, and that's to just to teleport.
Yeah, I think you've only used 1 ability because Wrencher shut them all down.
Yeah.
Rather aggressively.
I can't do a lot with triples, so I will just make more doubles.
Doubles away. Okay, so I think Armand Callus is going to go whilst he can. I believe, given both barrels, is double the value of the triple in range. It is. Cool. So it's a range 8. So he's just going to open fire into Rephilim.
Yep.
First attack action, just hitting on 3s. We'll fire away. Pew, 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 pew. That is 6 damage.
No, this might be a bit more painful than I thought.
The next attack action, he'll fire away. Pew, 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 pew. That is 5 damage, I believe. Yes.
Down to 5.
And then give him both barrels. Bonus range attack at 8 inches. Pew, 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 pew. For 6 damage.
And he's gone.
And that is Armin done.
Well, that was a good thing. Just out of spite, then this flame is going to shoot to
French, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just out of spite.
Oh, you get to pick a model, by the way, to shut down. I forgot.
I'll go with Toll.
Sure. Should have remembered if I fired Callus, honestly.
Hit on 4s. Yeah, so the flamer into.
Yep. Fire away.
Well.
Story of the game. Oh, here we go. Damage.
8 damage.
Hey. So down to 7.
Finally, damage.
Damage. So Balthus is going to go and continue like he started, and he's going to try and eat this blue horror.
Yep.
He's going to use Onslaught to elevate him to greater heights. Hitting you on 3s. Do you wish to react?
Nope.
He didn't kill for the first time. That's still 4 damage though. That's Balthus done.
Well, this blue horror will continue on there.
Yep.
And have a go. On 4s.
Yep. Oh.
3 damage.
She is down to 4.
I mean, a 6 and a 4 will do it.
Oh, there we go. Friend check is
Very
killed.
casually, yeah.
Just set on fire by horrors and flamers. Okay. I think Amos is going to go and make his life a lot harder by killing this pink horror before he can... to make him split, apparently. Hit you on 3s with 3 dice. Do you wish to react?
I'll counter.
Yep.
And hope you don't roll 666s.
I do 2 damage and I take... Yeah, I take 3 back. 1, 2, 3. I guess I'll swing again.
I won't do anything this time.
Yep. For 2. You spent all game running Amos. Only 2 whiffer. You fool.
This blue horror then will just go for Balthus.
Yep. Oh, it's still a 3-3-1-3. That's pretty cool. Oh no. Balthus! Balthus! No! He's down 5.
He's still there. Yep, okay. Still there.
I can't kill this horror.
I am. I think I'm completely done now.
Right. So I think I'm okay just to do a bunch of waiting here. 'Cause I can't really draw line of sight or range on anything. So these guys will just wait.
If you just run something into that zone, then you've got 3 zones.
Yeah. I guess actually I'll run Bridget, right? She'll do movement to there. Yeah, that'll be me done there. So you got a...
I got a kill.
You got a kill. For a point, I killed a kill as well. That's 2 heroes dead and quarters. Fucking hell.
Oh, that was quite a solid victory.
That dice were definitely in my favour. Balthus went
just being a boss.
Insane.
What was it? 95 points.
95 points and just cleaved through things. Tanking damage from everything bar the blue horror who managed to get a hit in. Legendary. No, the blue horror not only got the hit in, he also the only thing to survive Balthus.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's his claim to fame. He just the thing that lived.
I think Order Vizier are really good into low toughness warbands. Like they've got so many guns and range attacks that into toughness 3 warbands they can just kind of blend through them. Like Armand Callus showing that this lad can just unload every pistol.
When he can get 3 shots off, he's just go.
It's just.
Did you put any blessings on him or?
No, he's just base strength 4.
Yeah.
He's a solid bloke. And for whatever reason, he has a melee attack. I don't know why. Because his pistols also have no minimum. So he can shoot into melee anyway. So his melee attack's like worse than his pistol actual shooting attack. I don't understand why you would ever use it, but I guess you could if you want to be a bit weird. And like pistol whip somebody.
Is there any abilities in the game that shut down ranged attacks?
I don't know. I know that shooting people in combat shuts down most reactions, though. So I generally can't think of a scenario where pistol whipping in melee is better than just firing your pistol straight into the head. I don't know. Weird design overlook, maybe.
Yeah, it's probably just some fluff piece. I mean, he's got a nice sword on the back of his belt, so
that'll be it probably.
Assuming it's just fluff.
I guess it's for melee abilities. I mean, yeah, I guess for like onslaught would be the only one that is relevant there.
Yeah.
But even then, it still doesn't actually beat us just shooting in a combat. I think it's the fluff for the sword I think that's probably the reason for it.
Is there is Toll's triple ability making everybody's melee attacks on crits on 5s? Is it right tool for the job?
No, just
Toll.
Toll.
Yeah, it's only that fighter. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was just thinking that if there might be some synergy there, but no, there isn't.
No. Toll, like, I'm always torn between taking Toll or Hexbane, because Hexbane has more toughness. The exact same, like, most stats are the same, but he's got more toughness, but -1 crit on his melee profile.
Yeah, but he's got the quad to like add crit damage.
It's a triple. No, is it a triple? It's a triple. Yeah, they both have it though. Hanover has that as well.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it's bizarre. They've both got it.
Yeah, but
I prefer Hanover's model personally, but also red tools for the job is
that's always pretty useful.
It's pretty funky. Because he's only got strength 3, so he's hitting most things on 5s anyway. And when he's rolling 8 dice, every 5's 5 damage,
yeah,
he can pop off.
It's a thing.
Yeah, Tull has a second triple too. Yeah, he's got the Brand of the Righteous to buff his crit all the way to 11, which is comically high.
Yeah, that's what I did with the other lad. That I managed to get some kills at in some of the games. It's just like, yeah, it goes to like crit 10 or something just on a triple sort of 4 or 5 or something. It's sort of like, yeah, as long as he survives the initial engagement of somebody just running at him,
yeah,
then if he can stand there and just have 2 attacks, I think that's so good.
Definitely. Chat. Can you do a game with Headcracker's Mad Mob? I don't have a list, but kind of want to see the quad in action. Headcracker's pretty funky, actually. I like Headcracker a lot. Are you down for another game? Or
yeah, can do. You?
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's fine for me.
Beautiful. I will absorb. Are you running the same list or a different list? Sorry.
I can run a different list, or the same. I honestly don't mind. I've got a couple sort of pre-made, so
we absorb everything into the abyss.
Everything appears.
I will. What's the?
I've got a bit of a Jade Obelisk list that I want to sort of mess around and try out again. So
yeah, go for it. I'm gonna. I gotta figure out how to set up Warcry and TTS. It's really straightforward. If you download the mod, by it's either Ziggy Stardust or Hood. It's literally just download the definitive Warcry patch, and then that's it. You've got the entire thing, and then you're good to go. It's surprisingly simple, and it's also by far the best mod for like wargaming stuff. It knocks Kill Team and Lord of the Rings and stuff out of the water. It's such a good mod. So I think if I just hit this button here and do share, hey, there we go. That should work now. If I go into here and put in Headcracker, I'll make a list live. Headcracker's Mad Mob. Headcracker for sure. I think Tooth Dagger makes sense there as well. I think Cruel Boys would be the best base for them though, because you can take things like the Bot Boy Boss, take things like Jags. Where are we at? Okay. What else? Herc. Killer boss with flail. Let's go. And then just fill out on Gut Ripper. And that's a Gut Ripper boss actually. So we'll drop the boss. Gut Ripper. Gut Ripper. And that'll do. There we go. We've got a list. Made live. Ziggy Stardust is a cultural icon, a fun dude, and a hero of Warcry. Right there with the Warcry guy. I think Warcry wouldn't be what it is without them both. I completely agree. They are both excellent. The paragons of the community. For sure. Right, so this should be the list. Get them spawned in. There we go. Could be pants. Could be actually cracks. We'll find out.
Yeah, only one way to find out.
So we have 60 points of blessings. So let's slap on.
I think I've got about 60 points.
Attack on him just to make him a bit more ludicrous. And then I think it's just Headcracker gets just. Oh, he's very expensive. No. Yeah, it's great. Headcracker gets +1. Strength. I've got 10 points left, and I will slap that on. Tooth Dagger, because Tooth Dagger's cool. Maths, it worked. Wonderful.
Put the sorry, I've just put the wrong blessing on the wrong dude. Right, let's try that.
Herc the Howler. Gut Ripper. There we go. Randomly deployed guys. I'll quickly roll a dice for the mission.
Yeah, sure.
Recall that. Search. 1, 2, 3. A tithe of blades. Oops. Put that back. Tithe of blades. It's another kill mission. Okay. After the initiative phase, whoever is going second gets to place an objective for a turn.
Oh, yes.
Okay. That's a fairly interesting one. I'll also re-roll that terrain whilst I'm here. Clear spawned objects. Deal. And then spawn. And just like that, a new game has been set up. Badoosh, we're ready to go.
Beautiful board.
We'll even flip it. We'll flip the mat so it's all swampy. Visual variety. So what are we up against today? Spawn.
So, yeah, bit of Jade Obelisk with the Great Grey Shaman and a Spawn.
Nice. With
the sprite on the Sprite. Basically, the free reaction on the Chaos Spawn.
Yep.
And +4 wounds on the 2 Pike lads.
Nice.
And crit on the Priestess.
Beautiful. Is that a double twist? It's not a double twist. It's got a primary, a secondary, and a single twist. So the secondary does feel a lot like a twist. It's not, though. It's just a secondary. My list, I've got Headcracker with +1 strength. I've got Tooth Dagger with +1 crit, so he's a 1/6. Just be fun. I have a Killer Boss with Hacker and Flail with +1 attack, so he's got 6 attacks. Herc the Howler, Hacker, Gut Ripper, Bolt Boy Boss, Gut Ripper, and Jags the Bleeder. So the idea here is that everyone wants lots of attacks. So Headcrackers triple causes huge damage, basically. So his triple is basically you pick a guy, and then until the end of the round, you do +3 crits. Plus three damage on crits. So it's roll 6 is the warband, basically.
I would say it's a GW game. It's roll 6s if you want to win.
Yeah. Roll 6 if you everyone balls this roll 6s.
Just win harder.
A little bit. So yeah, we've got a head cracker. We'll see what happens. He's also got a quad called Bone Crusher, which is basically hit a guy within 12 inches, and for every 2+ you do 3 damage. If they're within 3 inches though, every 2+ does 5 damage. So you could potentially do like 35 damage with a high enough quad, which is 30. Yeah, 35 or 30, flat 30, I think, which is kind of wild. But, let's roll to see who deploys first. Bada bish, I get a 6. 3. You can sit up first, good sir.
Which one have we got? Shield and dagger.
Yes.
Let's get everybody facing the right way.
Yeah. Okay, let's we'll put Tooth Dagger nice and up front, and Head Cracker just there.
Try not to die straight away.
His base is too big for that. I think they're all are. Yeah, they are. Okay.
Just a nice big wall in your way. I like this terrain.
Yeah. Big old impeding terrain. There we go. All my guys are all set up there.
Yeah.
Let's roll for initiative. Good luck, sir.
Good luck.
Okay. 2 doubles and 2 singles.
Yeah, I've got 2 singles as well, and 2 doubles.
Let's see, roll off. Badoosh. I got a 3.
Yeah, I see how this game's going again.
Yeah. You're just getting the ones out of the way early. Right. Also, I turned off bloody Discord. Why am I still getting notifications on Discord? Hang on. Okay, that should work now. Again. Theoretically again. Okay. Repeatedly try to make Discord not make loud beeping noises every 5 seconds. I am going to do nothing. I've got no range attacks, and I can't get into melee to use Headcracker's ability, so... Oh, no, I'll make a triple. I forgot I've got wire. Let's go.
What's that? Is that just everybody get to move?
It's people next to Headcracker get, in this case, +3 to their movement.
I won't do anything.
Cool. In that case...
Like doubles in this list.
Definitely. You can take space activation.
Right. What was the weird secondary thing again?
Oh, yes. Whichever player will take second activation can place an objective. Oh, so I can place an objective. Cool. Yeah. 6 inches from the battlefield edge. That is definitely doable. So like
just right there. That seems like a absolutely legit thing to do.
There you go. Right there. And that'll vanish at the end of the turn.
Yeah. After you've scored it, because I've got nothing that can get over them.
Actually, I'm going to put it right here. Put it right in the middle.
Make a bit of sport about it.
Yeah, well, I'm orcs. I want to have a scrap.
Yeah.
So it'll lure people into the into the brawl.
Right. This little thing will just wait.
Yep. Headcracker will activate. He's going to use WA right off the bat. So everyone, I believe, within 6 inches of him, when they make a move action, will gain gains +3 movement. And then he will move a bit to here. He goes to movement 7 because it affects him as well. Just to get people in his little bubble. That's him done.
All right. Gonna fly 8.
Yep.
Up to that. Get ready to give you some minor speed.
Yeah. The killer boss will go. He'll go 4 for his first action because he wasn't in range to get the buff. So it's like T.8. 1.2. Then he's now buffed, so he goes to movement 7, and he'll just run like a mad lad to that.
Stuck in.
Getting ready for next turn.
Like an orc should.
In fact, he'll even rush to get an extra 2 inches there. He's really getting stuck in. There you go, he's rushed in as well.
Yeah, that's fair. Right, all my guys are speed 3. Which is always good fun. I'll go with the obelisk guy first.
Yep.
And I will rush him.
Go for it.
And I'll come round this way. 4. Are you happy to say I can get through there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I get in?
Hey.
It's about
Nailed it.
me.
Okay, Herc the Howler is going to go 1.5, 5.5 on movement 1-ish. Stays in range of him for the second move to go another 7. So he will move basically to here. To blow his trumpet another day. There you go. That's him done.
This lad will also use rush.
Yep.
I'm assuming this guy is a big hacker lad.
He's only strength 4, but he has got 6 attacks, T5 damage, so you can land some pretty meaty hits.
Oh. I'll just come this way. Just double checking this guy's speed.
It'll be 7 with the buff.
I'll sit there.
Yep. Tooth Dag will go. He is going to... I think he's in range. He is. He'll move 7 to there, and then he'll just move another 7 and get stuck right in for next turn.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's him done.
We're in 3. Doesn't quite get him in.
Yep. This guy will run 7. That's a 6, then 1, and then 7. Damn. Y is kind of cool.
Yeah.
I don't.
That is very cool.
I tend to like overlook it all the time, which is an error in my own play. But Y is really cool. 14 move orcs is it's kind of spicy.
It's silly. Right. 7, 8.
Yep.
That's me done.
Yeah. So the Y claims the objective.
Yep.
Which I believe scores 2 points.
2 points.
Hello, baby. Hello, Pia Jung. I don't know who that is. Kind of spooked by it though. So that's 2 points, right? So we need to reset the scoreboard as well. There we go. Badoosh. So I believe the twist is now, after the initiative phase, you can pick one guy. And for the rest of the battle round, that friendly fighter... So you can pick one of my guys and one of your guys.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's Fireaxe.
And or a friendly fighter. Okay.
Yeah, so if a friendly fighter is ignored when he dies, and enemies can't hold the objective that spawns.
Alright.
Fireaxe, is that you? Hiding under the alias of Pia Jung.
I'll go for these 2.
Yeah, cool. I will put Infected Bone on my guy. And Marks for Greatness on your guy to mark
That makes
it.
sense.
The tokens. And then we roll for initiative.
Yep.
Badabish. Double in 4 singles.
2 doubles, 2 singles.
Beautiful. Dude, of course. It's, yes, from Warhammer World. Dude, how's it going? Yes. How's it going, man? I will make a triple.
We've got 4 singles anyway. I think I will make another double.
Cool.
No, I won't. I'll make... Yeah, in fact, I'll make a 666.
Yep.
And I'll still make another double.
Cool. Okay, let's get this Bob Boy boss down. most aggressive placement. Jax to be leader. And a hacker.
Yeah, I think
You have to come here to our tournament. That's in the Canary Islands, right? I'm not against traveling to the Spanish areas for a tournament. Sounds like a good time. You can take first activation, which means I can place the objective again, which is a bit silly.
Yeah.
It's going right in the middle. Badoosh. Stay in there.
Where it should be.
Where it should be. Everyone come and join the join the party.
Fair enough. Right. Well, in that case, then. Seems rude not to go with the obelisk bearer first.
Yep.
And start swinging at this lad.
Swing away.
I will spend the double 2 for onslaught.
Ooh, okay. Is I'm only toughness 3. Oh no. Yeah, I'll just tank it. Rip Tooth Dagger. You're not long for this world. 6.
6 points.
You start at 10. Exactly 10.
Exactly 10. I'll do.
Tooth Dagger, no.
Exactly is the exact number that I need.
Okay. Head Cracker is going to go. He's going to use an eye for weakness on. He's going to move first, actually. He's got to toddle on up. It's a double move action, I think. Yeah, just one. He'll use an eye for weakness on the High Priestess.
Yep.
So crits are going to really hurt. And then he's going to blast a Wizard Bolt into the Desecrator.
Okay.
So it's hitting on 4s. 2 shots. Badoosh. And that is 3 damage from Headcracker.
Mighty 3.
Oh, the Canary Islands. Good weather, nice people. Gran Canaria is where I live. Dude, I am. You're tempting me. You're tempting me to go.
Right. So what's that? Crits do more damage.
Yeah, so crits are plus 3 damage basically.
Yeah. Okay. Let's peg it. So 6, 7, 8. And let's try and hide as best as possible right there.
Yep. Okay, so I'm going to go with the Bolt Boy boss. I'll load those deployments, but I'm there. And he's going to move 4 to here, which draws a bead on her. She is plus 1 toughness because she doesn't cover. So hitting on 4s with 3 shots. And 6s are bad. Nothing.
Melee range of these guys, are they all 1?
It's all 1, yeah. The only range 2 is Headcracker with his little staff.
All right, let's move this guy up. To that, and we'll have an attack on that boy.
Go for it. Yeah, man. Catch you in a bit. Thanks for popping by.
4 dice on 3s.
Um,
As long as I've got the right.
I am only toughness 4. Damn. Yes.
Yeah,
I am toughness squishy.
mighty 2 damage.
Sure. That's unexpected. I guess I'll go with the killer boss. And he's going to try and cave this guy's skull in with his 6 attacks, hitting on 4s.
Yeah, toughness 4.
Swing. That's only 4 damage. And then swing number 2. Killer boss. Okay, there you go. And that's another 8.
That's 4.
And that's him done.
That lad. That bird's just going to wait.
Yep. This gut ripper is just going to go to here and try and finish this guy off. 3 attacks, hitting you on 5s. So he is not particularly effective. Nope, that's nothing. Oh my! I forgot the frickin' Cruel Boy's reaction. Of course. I'm a fool. I forgot that I can react to moves.
All right.
I'll remember next time.
What? If I wait, you get to move, don't you?
No, that's Iron Jaws. So if you move next to one of my guys can get a free attack action, basically.
Ah, yes. That's always a good thing.
Oh yeah.
Because is that what the little goblins are good for?
Yeah, it's to make the big guys attack, basically.
I'll just move this guy up.
Yep. Are Cruel Boys your favourite destruction starting point? Yes. I think Cruel Boys are the most efficient way to get a soup going. They've got fantastic cheap chaff at 45 points. They've got good sort of like bulky guys in the gut rippers. The Bob Boy boss is a fantastic hero to lead the warband. And then you can just fill in like gut lords, you can fill in clawbacks, you can fill in everything else that you would ever want. And you're good to go. They're very, very good. And because their reaction works on allies as well, you can use their reaction to get your gut lords, your mega bosses, your whatevers, to attack again. Outside of normal activations, which is pretty damn spicy too. And you've got nets. 2 nets on a 2+, which is really good. Is it me, sorry? Is it my activation, sorry?
Yeah, sorry, yes. Sorry. I didn't it is
Cool.
yours. I just double move with that guy.
Yeah. Okay. Jags the Bleeder. Away he goes.
Just move in with that guy. Right. Let me put his 1-inch melee up. If I can toe in the zone, I will.
Definitely.
Something like that. And have a swing.
Yep.
That's the wrong guy. That's the guy I want.
Hitting on 3s. Oh no.
That'd be 9 damage.
He's down to 6. Let's send in some more gut rippers. Whee! They're on their way. Can't go that far, so he'll just stop like here for next turn. That's him done.
I think the bird's then just going to have to fly and tow the zone as far away from possible from that lad.
Yep. Herc the Howler, I think, is going to have to go in there and bash some heads in. I see they'll move to here. Like so. And take a swing at that guy. Hitting you on 4s with his 3 attacks. For 1 whole damage. And that's Herc the Howler done.
Right, well then let's try this then. Speed 5.
Yep.
I'll then spend the double.
Yep.
And pull you 5 inches.
Cool.
Devolve.
Yep.
So pull this lad 5 inches straight towards.
There we go.
And then I may as well have. I'll have an attack.
Yep. Swing away.
Toughness 4, I assume.
Yes.
League.
Yep. T4.
So on 5s.
Ooh.
4 damage.
Bonk, 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 bonk. He's down 22. And I am out of guys.
Right. Well, I'll do the spawn then.
Spawn time.
And I'll spend the triple to add +6 attacks.
Oh, wow. Yep.
Whatever.
10 attacks sitting on 4s.
Withering tentacles.
Yep. This might hurt.
Strength 4.
Yeah, toughness 4. Hitting on 4s.
Not very often you get to roll this many dice.
No.
Attack.
Okay. 2, 4, 6, 10. I am down to 12.
And I think that is me done.
Yep. So I haven't killed anything, and you definitely have this objective now. So you score 4 points to my 0.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. On a 10-3.
Yeah.
I get the sneaking feeling my list isn't that good. Partially because it's based on a very slow gimmick.
I've got a quad and 2 singles.
I've got a quad and 3 singles. I'll make a triple. I'll make a quad though. There you go. I have plans.
I'll make a double.
Yep. What's my quad for this guy? Not great. Okay. So I'll take first activation.
Yep.
So you get a place the objective. I'm taking
Alright.
first activation this time.
I think it only seems fair if we're living in the middle.
Okay, so Headcracker is going to go 3.1, 4.9, and then he's going to use Bone Crusher. So I roll 5 dice, and for every 2+, you'll take 5 damage.
Yeah.
That's
quite mental.
So looking to hopefully crush all your bones and turn you into a blob, really, on the Brace Shaman. Bone Crusher. Only 15. I say only 15. Only 15.
Just a casual 15 from an ability.
Yep. And that's how Cracker done.
Right. So, if this makes any difference, so his reaction is if somebody moves within 3 inches of a hero.
Yep.
He gets to make a move and an attack. So, oh no, and I think he's got to attack that model, hasn't he? So, I don't think it matters.
Yes, you'd have to make a move action to get in range of him. But he's engaged, so he can't make a move action at all.
Yeah, that's fine.
If I moved to here and did it, then you'd be able to attack us normally because I would fit all the criteria.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
I forgot about that actually.
Yeah.
So that's over to you.
I think it seems rude if I didn't go for the hacker boss.
Yep. Also for the twist, I'll
yeah.
turn off the hacker for being killed.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I will make it so your icon bearer doesn't count for holding objectives.
Yeah.
There you go. Shboosh, there you go.
Yeah, well, I think in order to try and keep my shaman alive, I think I've got to go with the spawn.
Yeah.
And I'll have one attack first and just see how it goes normally.
Yeah, I'll just tank it. That's 6. I'm down at 6.
I suppose if I spend, yeah, I'll just have another attack.
Yep. That's him dead.
That's him dead.
Splat.
Yeah, okay, I'll leave it at that then.
Okay. So Jags the Bleeder is going to go, and he's going to try and bleed you. He's going to swing in with his 4 attacks, sitting on 5s. Do you wish to react?
No. No, I'll leave it.
That is 6 damage.
6.
And then I'll swing again.
I'll leave it again. I won't do anything.
Okay. And that is nothing. That's Jags done. The obelisk bearer's quads thing, isn't it? I forgot what it does.
Basically, pick a fighter within 3 inches. I think. No. Number of inches equal to the value of the ability. Basically, I'll give somebody 2 bonus actions.
Oh, sweet. Cool.
It's just a case of... Well, I'd argue who to do it on.
Yeah.
So what's that, 5? He doesn't need to be in line of sight of the priest. Okay. So I'll move him. I'll move his 3.
Yep, I'll get Herc the Howler to react. I'll get Herc the Howler to react, this guy to react. Sorry, to make Herc the Howler. I think. Am I in range of that? Hang on. How does it work? It's been a while. It's been a while. If I can make this reaction, I finish within 3. Pick a friendly fighter within 3. Okay, so no one's actually in range to do that. So you're absolutely fine just to exist.
Yeah, and I'll... I've disconnected from the server. Apparently. Timeout Steam client. Something?
Cool. The lobby's still up, so you should be able to rejoin. Should be fine. But yeah, I can't react because my guys are a little bit too far away.
Searching away. All right, what's going on?
Oh no.
So let me... I'll shut down tabletop and just start it again.
Sure.
He wasn't even searching for anything.
Yeah, that's bizarre. TTS technical issues.
But it's something to do with Steam.
Oh, that could be a issue.
I should be coming back in.
Ah, brilliant. Hey, there we go.
No, we're back.
Back in action.
Right, and carry on. Yeah, so yeah, I'll just have an attack at that lad then.
Go for it.
4 dice on 4s.
Yep. I'll use counter, I guess. Why not? Okay.
Yeah. 4 and 4.
Cool. A fair trade, if I've ever seen one.
And then I'll spend the quad.
Oh dear. Here we go.
Give that lad 2 bonus actions.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I think he doesn't activate now, does he?
Let's have a look.
I think it's just 2 bonus actions.
Yes, so he doesn't. He does those actions straight away though.
Oh, it does.
Yes, so he won't activate, but you'll gain those bonus actions to use right now, in whatever order and combination that you want.
Right. So, I've been disconnected again.
Oh no.
What is going on here?
There could be a Steam issue going on.
I know that my computer's like out of the arc, but but even just tabletop simulator should be.
You'd think it could be an odd Steam issue though, because Steam does occasionally mess with TTS for reasons unknown.
Right, let me just cancel everything and then start again.
Sounds like a plan.
Start again.
I don't think the meme dream is quite coming together with this list.
I think if a bit more sort of placement, like make sure everybody's within 3 inches of each other.
Yeah, definitely. I was playing a little bit. I haven't played Cruel Boys in a while, so I just completely just fallen out of the muscle memory of like make sure everyone's in range of each other. Remember, you can react. Remember, you're not that durable and you're not that killy.
It's not finding any games.
Oh dear. If you can't join, you can't join. It's absolutely fine. I'll just we'll call that a loss to the Cruel Boys because I think that's the way this is going. but we'll see if he can get back in.
I'll give it another go.
Yeah.
Just keep on shutting it down, starting it up again, and eventually something might happen. Yeah, come on. No, it gets about like search for 600 games, and then it just stops searching.
That's very odd. I'm going to suspect it's a TTS thing, in which case I think it's probably fine just to call it there. But dude, thank you for popping on and playing a game and a half. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And everyone in chat, I guess, TTS has died, so we'll call the stream there as well. Thank you for popping along. It's been a fun time. And tune in next week for more technical issues and TTS goodness.